So I've made some increasingly negative videos about Halo Infinite. In fact, I had my last video that I did about the cookbook situation. I had a better, more lighthearted commentary that I was so annoyed with the series I didn't upload. And maybe that was a mistake. Instead of ending the video going, it's not that big of a deal, I ended the video going, don't give them any money, Call of Duty is better. Maybe not my best decision, but either way, that's sort of my current feeling, is that even other franchises at their most mediocre or at their worst in some people's opinions, they are, in my opinion, better than what Halo is doing. So I've been negative. I've been negative about Halo Infinite a lot, and it sucks because I feel like Halo Infinite nails so much on a fundamental level. It's just a shame that there's none of the stuff I love about Halo. There isn't that social catalyst, good progression, party modes, forge, co-op. There isn't the stuff there that makes a Halo game a Halo game. So, all of this has been said a lot. A lot of people have complained about this, and if you've clicked on this video, you might hope that I'm talking about something else, and I am. I'm talking about Last Spartan Standing, a game mode that you can find when loading Halo Infinite in offline mode, and it's essentially a mode that's like a 24-player battle royale gun game light sort of situation, where it's 24 Spartans in a free-for-all, and getting kills grants you better weapons, you get more kills, and the last one standing wins, I guess. Now, whether this will just be gun game or an actual one-life mode, I'm kind of, it's unclear. Calling it Last Spartan Standing sort of implies that it's more like a battle royale, but I have to say, this is just not it, 343. 343, you have had this game out for 5 months, and you can't get a single new pickup weapon out. You can't get a single new map out. You can't do anything. Nothing has been scheduled or ready for the players that isn't a timed event cosmetic. So I want to know why you're putting time into a game mode that either is weird gun game or weird battle royale. I was hoping that Last Spartan Standing would be like the Mega Construct set that I actually own 2 of these back when I was not angry at the franchise. I bought 2 of these because they're cool. And Last Spartan Standing, this is Infected, I was hoping it would be like Infection, and that'd be cool. You'd have to actually fight off waves of infected, but it just sounds like free-for-all, where you get better guns as you go on. Here's an idea, and you guys can stop me if this is controversial. Halo needs to be in full focus mode on getting the main game modes, the main experiences we've come to expect from the series, getting those under wraps first, prioritizing those above everything else. Now, this game mode is found when loading up the game. It's not a leak, it's not a rumor, it's in the game. Whether or not it'll be playable, that's what the rumors are about. I mean, we can only sort of assume that it's going to be because it's there, but there's no evidence that it will be. It's just in the game. I hope that it was a placeholder for a scrapped idea, and they decided to put all of their effort into something else, because, while, yes, the people that were printing that cookbook I made a video about, they're not the people developing the game. The people designing game modes gotta be the same people designing the rest of the game, right? So hopefully they're not wasting their time on silly pseudo-battle royale, free-for-all gun game bullshit like this. Once you get co-op campaign, a firefight equivalent, forge, more multiplayer maps, once you get the game feeling like an actual AAA Halo game, then we can talk about weird new novelty game modes. Until then, I really don't want to hear it. I really just don't want this from them. I don't like the idea of any resources going to a game mode that nobody's asking for. Because here's the thing, 343, you're not battling for player retention. You're battling for the trust of your longtime fans. Because while your goofy cosmetics and weird live service practices might be okay to a more fickle passerby, your longtime communities, your longtime fans that have been playing your game since they were children, if you lose them, you lose your franchise. You want to keep the weirdos that buy Mega Constructs in their adult years because it recaptures a little Halo magic. You want the hardcore fans because they'll fully embrace the franchise and the merchandise and the collector's items. They'll wear t-shirts, they'll buy cool collectibles, they'll just be involved. They might even buy the battle pass more often or buy tiers of the battle pass if you have a good product to go with it. I think consumerism is fine as long as people are getting what they're paying for and as long as what they're paying for is worth it to them. Oh, and in case you're wondering, that does not extend to the cat ear helmet at all. I love getting fully into a universe or a franchise or a product if it feels like it's worth it. And right now, Halo isn't worth it. This is what my last video was about. It wasn't really about the cookbook. It was about how tone deaf Halo currently feels. The analogy I used was that Halo's a cruise ship going down, it's sinking, and the captain's grabbing the intercom and letting you know that the drinks are half off. It's tone deaf. I was in a position of collecting some Halo action figures and Mega Construct sets. I was thinking about buying some of the Halo books. I was really excited for the game. And after these couple of months, I've now gone to my local Walmart and nobody's buying the Halo figures anymore. They're no longer sold out. I don't want to buy them. All of my hype, all of my love for the current state of Halo is absolutely zapped. I will always love Halo for what it was, but right now it's hard to love it for what it is. But of course I'm being overly dramatic here. This is one game mode in the code, and even if it is added, fine. There's no way of knowing how much dev time it took or how long it was planned, and fine. But I will say, Halo Infinite is in a bad enough state that hearing about a weird novelty game mode makes me clench every muscle in my body. I just go, God, work on the stuff that I want from Halo. Don't do weird, goofy shit like this. And I hate that because I wish Halo was in a position of being able to experiment when I'm like, no, you're in recovery mode. You have to give the bare minimum before you start experimenting with weird shit. But maybe that's the wrong point of view. Maybe part of them making up for lost time is experimenting and giving people new experiences, and maybe that will actually benefit the game in the long run. So please let me know what you guys think. This is a short little mini tangent. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, and I know I'm being the most man-child consumer on the internet right now, talking about how I don't want to buy the toys because the video game makes me mad. Yeah, I get it. When I'm done recording this, I'm gonna go have an adult issue. I'm gonna go do something that adults do because this feels a little petty, but it's just a sad state for my favorite fictional universe, franchise, game series. You know what I mean? For me, by the way, my two favorite game series is Kingdom Hearts and Halo. And if you want some evidence of that, this video is a day late because the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer released last night and it completely distracted me and I couldn't even talk about something else because I was busy rewatching the trailer and keeping up with it on social media. So, some things I just don't grow out of. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna go grow out my beard and smoke a cigar and punch a grizzly bear or something because I feel like I've whined about plastic and video games too much. See you when I see you. Goodbye.